What's up, wrestling fans? We are so close to Double or Nothing for AEW's Double or Nothing, and we are close to the first ever podcast that will basically feature AEW. In my new podcast, of course, it will be called Elite Wrestling Podcast. My name is Joe Cronin, in case you did not know that, and you're new for some reason. That's cool. Welcome to the channel. Hope you guys subscribe and like and all that stuff. And if you guys want to see some of my hype videos where I'm just screaming and yelling and ranting over commentary, then basically go to Twitter at CorruptedPod. That's at CorruptedPod. Tonight, let's start with WWE, and then we'll get into AEW and All or Nothing real quick. Or sorry, Double or Nothing. All or Nothing. Double or Nothing. We'll talk about that real quick. You know, we're getting ready. A lot of speculation was tonight, what are they going to unveil as a new championship? A long time ago, I told you guys I wanted to see the Hardcore title come back. I wanted to see the WWE Hardcore belt come back, but them focus more on the fact that it's 24/7. Therefore, at any moment, for some reason, WWE's YouTube channel, per se, could go live. And all of a sudden, there could be like an attack happening and someone's, fighting for the Hardcore title. As long as there's a referee around, he can make a match or count a pinfall. And I think that'd be exciting that, any time, like 3 p.m. in the day, all of a sudden, WWE goes live with breaking Hardcore title, 24/7 rule in effect or whatever. And somebody could be anywhere competing for the belt. I don't know, it'd be a fun way, I think, for WWE to get attention on their social media accounts. And it's obviously something they can then bring to TV at any point, pay-per-views at any point, and maybe even house shows. It can happen at a house show, and the belt could be changing hands. I don't know. It could be too chaotic and too stupid, but that was something that I thought of a little while back. So tonight, I really thought we would see a Hardcore belt, a Hardcore title come back, as Mick Foley is the one introducing this new championship. Now, the real rumor that's out now, the actual rumor that we're hearing about now, is that it will not be a Hardcore championship. It's that it will be a Legends championship. So a Legends championship, as in Mick Foley could 1 minute be defending his Legends championship, Goldberg could be defending it, The Undertaker could be defending it, and they may actually be announcing it today because it may be on the line for the first time ever in Saudi Arabia between The Undertaker and Goldberg. I'm not making it up. I heard that from a couple of very close sources. I heard that. I'm not kidding. Now, I want it to be the Extreme Rules Championship or the Hardcore title or the Hardcore 24/7 Championship. That's what I thought it was going to be. That's what I wanted. You heard my idea. But I'm hearing from very, very close individuals that I know that this is actually potentially going to be a Legends Championship of some kind. Now, both of those things are very possible since Mick Foley, think about the guy who's in introducing the title. Mick Foley is a Hardcore legend. So Hardcore and Legend. So he could be introducing a Legend title for the other Legends, but he could be introducing the Hardcore belt. So both things are valid. One was my idea, but two is the rumor I'm being told, and I am saying take what I thought with a grain of salt, but take the rumor with a slice of pizza. I don't know what the hell what am I talking about? I don't know. Double or Nothing is coming. My predictions video is coming Thursday. Possibly tomorrow even. I may even have the predictions video out tomorrow for Double or Nothing. So excited about this. Of course, we've been waiting so long for this. Very, very excited. May 25th on pay-per-view or on the streaming network for TNT and Warner, which is the the BR network, and it's it's escaping me the name of the company, and it's driving me nuts. Maybe it's on here somewhere. I don't know. Anyway, it's live from the MG Grand Garden Arena. Kip Sabian versus Sammy Guevara. Some of these guys I'm not familiar with. I know a little bit about Kip Sabian, a little bit. Isn't he from like IWP or IPW? Oh God, I can't really remember now. It's somewhere over in Europe. It's in the UK. Seen some highlights. It's going to be an exciting one probably if it stays in the right time frame. If it stays short but sweet, I think that match can be one that's favored. Gets favorable ratings. Chris Jericho, Kenny Omega. Here we go. I'll give you my predictions tomorrow, but I would think that at this point, maybe you would launch Kenny Omega with a win here. Maybe you'll have some new eyes watching for the first time who don't know Kenny Omega, and Jericho. So to see a guy like Jericho put a guy like Kenny Omega to a huge audience and a new audience, may be a big deal, I think. But that's my quick guess about that one. And I'll stay prediction-free for the rest of this because I want to save those for the prediction show. Cody Rhodes and his brother Dustin. I mean, talk about legend. Dustin Rhodes, legend family, and Cody in the middle of his legendary... Basically, Cody's in the middle of his legacy, right now. And Dustin's at the end of his. And this is going to be exciting, to say the least. And there's so much more you could say about it. And I'll say it tomorrow. Double or Nothing, Britt Baker, Nyla Rose, and Kylie Ray. This is going to be a fun one. I've seen a lot of Kylie Ray. This is the one that's controversial. That's apparently not happening anymore. As we said, Pac, doesn't want to put that whatever interdimensional dragon championship on the line or whatever. Doesn't want to lose it. Man, if he saw this video, he'd be pissed. He'd be like, "You don't even know the name of the goddamn thing, you shithead." I don't know. Sorry. Hangman Page. This was honestly one of the first things that was built up and got me very excited that this could be a match that opens and kills it or comes into the middle of the match. I know it could have been anything. I was really looking forward to this match, and now it's apparently not going to happen. Hangman Page, who's his replacement going to be? I don't know. SCU versus Strong Hearts, and now I'm up against the time here, so I'm just going to speed through the rest of this. But all these things are worthy and could be really good. But, I think there's a lot of people who are a little bit sour on the whole thing at this point for some reason. And I guess I can understand you, but I'm excited. I'm very excited to see what happens here with AEW. This is very interesting news. I'm excited to hear what happens tonight on Monday Night Raw, but not really because probably going to suck, especially after Lesnar come running down like an idiot last night. And everybody wanted shock factor, they said. Yeah, do we really want Roman, Braun, or Brock, though? No. And here he comes. Jericho called him out the other day. We laughed about that. However, Jericho is a 50-year-old involved in a main event of AEW, so, I don't know. But the difference between that is Jericho and Kenny Omega have a built-up rivalry that will main event. Brock Lesnar ran down at the end of a match randomly to win a Money in the Bank briefcase after a bunch of other guys busted their ass in the match. There is a huge difference in what the two of those men are doing at their age for other wrestlers and for other people in the wrestling business. So I get the comparison. You want to say Jericho's 50 and, he's old and he's still wrestling and taking up the main event, but that's it. It's a different comparison. I get it, like by the numbers, by the age, by the little cute saying that you put out there. I get that, but it's not comparable based on decision-making, build, and payoff. It is definitely different to me. So stay tuned, guys. The predictions video coming, and my new podcast, Elite Wrestling Podcast, EWP, taking the place of what would have been Extreme Wrestling Podcast, now becoming Elite Wrestling Podcast. Thanks for listening, guys. I will see you tonight live after WWE Raw, no matter what happens. Hell or high water tonight will be live after Raw. See you then. Here's some other videos you guys might have missed. Plus, don't miss my awesome commentary videos that I'm pumping up on Twitter right now. Go retweet, like, and tweet them all over the place. I'm Joe Cronin. If you want to get a hold of me for commentary or for whatever you need done if you have a wrestling company, Joe Cronin Show, yahoo.com. All the contact information is below. Here's my other videos, and I'll see you tonight.